I know what time it is. Another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. And you can find us wherever you get your podcast. But I'm your boy, Young Quaggy T the Dream.
Ooh, you know what it is, what it do. Back in almost full effect. Your favorite fine ass auntie Jersey living in the building.
Another batch. It's your boy, Mr. Bill. I can't say your name from the spot. Might not with you tomorrow. What's going on, yeah?
Another day.
Yeah, living quiet. You smooth, my boy?
Man, like I said, DEI is real, but everything else is good in my hood.
Okay. All right, bet. Let's get cracking. Here we go. Hey, Jarvis time.
Oh shit.
Cool. I saw this on TikTok. I said TikTok.
All right, Grandpa.
I'm getting old more than you know. Your job is to select 5 singers from this short list to form a group. You get 5 of them. All right, here's the list. Aaron Hall, Gerald Levert, R.I.P., El DeBarge, KC, Johnny Gill, Kevin Edmonds from After 7, Raphael Saadiq, James Ingram, Stokely Williams from Mint Condition, Ralph Trasbent.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then Luther Vandross, R.I.P. Also R.I.P. to James Ingram. Sorry.
Damn. They're just taking everybody out in 2025, ain't it?
Yeah, 3 of the 11 here are passed away, but you get to pick 5 to form the group.
Boy, I just want to see the drama between Casey and El DeBarge. Like, them some high maintenance ass, lady loving ass niggas, and I just want to see them fight. I'm down, like, for a solid sound, I'm definitely down for adding old boy from Mint Condition. Like, them boys were smooth on every sound. We gonna throw Ralph Tresvant on the list because again, that's a banger. Ralph gonna put his shit on. He like to be front row, so again, like to see him squabble with them other niggas too. I'm going a little younger, so I'm not gonna add in Luther. Who are the first 3 you said?
Aaron Hall, Gerald Levert, and then El DeBarge.
I wouldn't add Gerald Levert either because I would just want a younger sound on it. If I was going on some old school, get your granny panties off, then I hit Gerald because, all the aunties wear all white to his concerts now. So, what I pick 2?
They're not wearing nothing to his concert.
They're not wearing drawers for sure, but you walk into a throwback concert, everybody named Mama got on all white.
Look, I thought she was talking about Angels because he's passed away. I thought that's
no,
I thought that's what she did.
No.
Oh, my fault. I thought that
no.
She said they were all white.
Damn. Gerald not dead, is he? Gerald not dead?
Gerald been dead for like 20 years.
Like, I forgot. I knew one of them still alive, but that's beyond me.
My fault. I thought she was talking about Angels.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the aunties.
He was like nodding his head. I was like, no, nigga, no. What do you mean?
I thought that's what she was talking about, bro.
No. I throw Casey on the lineup. I will. What I miss?
You got one more.
I got one more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Johnny Gill's still available. Aaron Hall, Kevin Edmonds, Raphael Saadiq, and James Ingram. Those who you got left.
What did I say? I thought I said 3. I need 5, right?
You said El DeBarge and KC already.
I said KC. I didn't say El DeBarge. I just want to see them fight. And I said your boy from Mint Condition. Motherfucking
Ralph.
And Ralph. Give me Raphael Saadiq. Give me Johnny Gill.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. El DeBarge and Casey. I want to see who's gonna do the most.
I just want to see the divas squabble. Like, it's very much giving Michael Jackson versus Prince, and it's giving bar for bar, hit for hit. Like,
nah, I want to see the drug use. That's what I want to see between them two.
The dealers is getting big paid. Them boys rack up for sure.
Who knows gonna be the whitest? That might be wrong to say, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Throw Bobby Brown in the mix, and it's a real party.
Leave Bobby out of this. That been going through enough in life. Quag, that 5, I ain't gonna stun.
I don't, but I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't expecting you to ask me because
because I wasn't expecting me to ask you, but I asked you for the entertainment purposes. Because out of these 11 people, how many do you know?
Most of them.
You know who Kevin Edmonds is, bro, from After 7? Do you even know the group After 7?
I do know After 7. I can't remember the song now.
Not by name.
Exactly. Joyce, I know you do. Talk about you. All right. Do you know Mint Condition?
Not by name.
All right, then. So this is why look, that's why I said I just thought, you might be able to. Well, I know you know who KC is. I know you know who Gerald Levert is.
It would be everybody that I know. That's just the list. Yeah.
Okay, cool. My list, one, it wouldn't be Luther because I don't want none of them to get in the way of Luther. That's my dog. Every day, all day. That's my dog. So Luther would be on the list. I'm gonna pick Johnny Gill because he can be the lead, but he can also not be the lead.
Luther don't do groups though. Like Luther gonna have all them niggas singing backup.
And that's cool with me, personally.
Ain't gonna be cool with them niggas.
That ain't my problem. I'm here to see Luther.
It's hypotheticals, I feel it.
Yeah. But Johnny Gill be on there, Raphael.
But that'd be some smooth shit. They gonna sound real good together. Johnny Gill and Raphael Saadiq.
I'm gonna put Gerald Levert on there.
Gerald,
because he proved he could do it when he was with when he was in a group with Johnny Gill and Keith Sweat.
LSG.
Yeah. So he damn. Johnny Gill cool with being a part of a group. He did it twice and he did a solo joint.
Yeah.
So I'm go them three. Aaron Hall.
One more.
I'm stuck between Ralph and KC. I'm gonna go Case. I'm gonna go KC because he need a little edge, just a little bit. Just
every now and again, the song just needs a little yeah.
No, you need some headlines too because he gonna be the one to do the wild stuff. Ralph gonna keep it PG, so I'm gonna throw Casey there.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let's get it cracking. Entertainment news time. All right, let's start with Kanye. As I read this, in an interview that Kanye did with with academics. First off, he came out in Sean John because he's still out here supporting Diddy, and he came out with what's the Jewish emblem? What a Nazi emblem?
The swastika.
Swastika. Thank you. He came out with that on the chain in the Sean John fit, in the support of Diddy before he changed into the Black KK fit. But that's just his clothing. Let's talk about what he said. He said he never wanted to have kids with Kim K. He realized that 2 to 3 months into the relationship. He said Jay-Z didn't come. He's still beefing with Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't come to his first wedding. Jay never wanted to sign him to Rockefeller. That was a Dame Dash choice. And he also said that Dame makes more money. I mean, Jay makes more money off his music than Kanye makes off his own music because of the catalog and the masters and all that good stuff. Then he called out his former artists on his label, Pusha T and John Legend. He called John Legend a sissy.
Yeah, wearing sweaters in the summertime is crazy.
True. And he talked about how Pusha T speaks on his name and all that. He's like, I ain't never did nothing but support you and all this blah, 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 blah.
You a street nigga. I don't beef with street niggas.
Ooh. And last but not least, he said he is the closest thing to God when speaking about Kendrick Lamar and how he was jealous of Kendrick Lamar. He said Kendrick Lamar walking around like he the greatest thing, and God is a jealous God, and of course I'm the next best thing to God. So of course I'm jealous of the situation. And all that being said, where do you want to start? Just I don't know.
Me.
Oh,
all right. I just what do we do at this point? Because when we were screaming, get Kanye help, get Kanye help, get Kanye help, everybody wanted to sit back seat. And, you know, he felt that, obviously. We got the results we got because he felt that way. And who, like, I don't fucking know. I have no opinion on Kanye anymore. Because at this point, I'm a sit down and mind my business. Because I don't care about Kanye's opinion. I don't care what Kanye thinks about Kanye. I don't like, because we know Kanye gonna put Kanye first. Period. Next album gonna be KKK Kanye. Like that's all I saw today.
But it's gonna be true. That's probably what it's gonna
like
be.
You know how you tell your kids the same shit 10 times over, and after a certain point, you're just like, well, fuck it. If you fall and bust your ass, you fall and bust your ass. I've reached my fall and bust your ass point with Kanye. I have.
Understandable.
And he knew not to have them kids with that girl. I don't know if past Kanye was really future Kanye, but he told your ass not to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go back and listen to your own shit. Teach yourself something since you don't want to listen to nobody else. Shit.
Kanye gonna be Kanye.
Doing Kanye things. What was my favorite little part of the interview? I ain't gonna lie, it was when he said, "Why the fuck is Kim out here begging Cardi, Playboy Cardi, to do a song with North?" He said, "I called North and told her, hey, I don't fuck with Party," and she said, "If you don't fuck with Party, I don't fuck with Party." Or not Party, Cardi. I'm sorry, I don't even know bruh's name. I'm saying
Playboy Cardi.
Player.
Yeah, him. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man.
And I believe the little girl really said that because she's off her rocker too, low key.
Honestly, she the only one that really do ride for Kanye, and I love that for them. Hopefully, it'll bring him back to a center at some point. But goddamn,
I don't know about love that, but it's the
ain't
child. The
like we
child's
don't.
out here too.
Ain't like we don't know where she got it from.
That don't make it okay.
It doesn't make it okay, but at this point, it's his issue as a parent.
And that could be the only thing that saved him as well. Is knowing you got your daughter, at least somebody supports
you. Yes. Hopefully that'll bring him back to solid ground, Jesus.
No, it's not the best look for her at this age, but at least, it might be saving him from whatever.
We'll both their ass on some medicine.
We're not going to speak on the child.
I'm saying.
I'm saying. We're not going to speak on the child in medicine. As far as what she did this or that. We just leave it strictly to Kanye and Kanye's recklessness. In the things he says in interviews.
And what the fuck is academics doing? He couldn't wait.
No. Because he want his name out there too. He don't care what it takes. He just want people saying his fucking name. And that's probably the worst way to use your fame. At least in my opinion.
Academics trying to get his, journalism on. That's what he was attempting to do. He came with questions. The beginning of it, Kanye wouldn't let bro get no questions up. Do we look at academics for journalism? No.
Fuck no.
But if you Kanye, that's who you go to because that's the person that's gonna sit down with you.
Because he don't give a fuck about your questions. Kanye really came up because you got a camera and he got some shit to say. We all got. I got like, how many of y'all got Kanye blocked on social media? I don't have him blocked, but I'm sure a lot of people do.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing to add as far as Kanye purse. I hope bro figure it out. You might want to leave Jay alone.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's still walking around here.
You keep saying that man's name. You keep talking about that man and his kids and his family. Leave that man's name alone. I do want to say this. If you know God is a jealous God, you know he don't like you saying that you the next closest thing to him. He don't want nobody in comparison to him.
For real. That wrath is gonna be wrathing.
So if I was Kanye, I wouldn't do that. But like I said, press Kanye. Speaking of God and people in the religion line, Marvin Sapp. He had a video from a church service that actually happened in July 2024. It surfaced online. He told the ushers to lock the doors in effort to collect $40,000. He told the pastors that was also on the pulpit with him to give $100, as well as the people in the congregation and the people online $20. He said he gave more, and when he released a statement because it got viral. He said he gave more. He said that was not his intent to hold people hostage, even though that's what it looked like. That was not his intent. Jers, if you was there, what would you do?
You weren't gonna hold me up for $20. If I got it, I got it. Otherwise, you're gonna get these singles that was sitting at the bottom of my purse anyway. The Lord said, "Come as you are." The Lord said, "If you tithe 10%." He has my wire information.
Okay. You know where to get it.
The Lord knows where to find me. Marvin said, "Lock the doors." Nigga, we getting free t-shirts? I'm very confused. Like, is Jesus coming himself? That's the only way I'm locking. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. You need that much money? Drop another album. Like, for real. Obviously, the gospel community, needs that step up. They fuck with you. But pastors already get enough shade in media, especially black pastors, about ripping off their congregation. And this is just one of those moments where it's like, oh, well, Marvin Sapp's caught up with the rest of these niggas. It just looked a little sideways. Yes, you can ask your community, hey, this is our goal, and this is what it's going to take to get there. This is what the goal will provide. You don't tell them niggas you can't leave till you drop that 20. Whether I'm headed to the restaurant or not. Fuck you.
That's the key part. Yep. He knew they was going out to eat after.
Because that line for brunch is sickening.
Mm-hmm. He knew they was going to dinner, so drop that 20 before you go to dinner. Now, I ain't never heard nobody say lock the doors, but like when the pastor's giving a benediction and closing the service after preaching, they don't want you to get up and leave. That's just any black church. That's just one of the rules. People do it because after they heard the sermon, they ready to go. Ain't nothing else for me, Especially if you ain't ready to give no money if they ain't collected full. When I got here, y'all open the doors to the church for. I already know what that's like. I've heard them say, "Don't leave now." You just because you heard the sermon don't mean you get up and leave. We all kind of leave at the same time, like you said. Never heard nobody say lock the door stuff. That was the first. That's a new one to me. And then he tried to play like we ain't holding people hostage, bro. That's what that is. As much as you want to say that it's not, and even if that wasn't your intention, that's not. That's what you did. And to not only say it, and when the ushers kind of looked at you sideways, like, lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Bro, double down and said, yeah, lock them doors. We all gonna leave at the same time. Bro, what if I gotta go to the bathroom, bro? And I've been waiting through your 40-minute sermon.
Right, waiting past your sermon to go take a piss. Lock the doors.
You want me to lock? You want me to wet up his pew? I mean, what you want?
Shut up.
What you want?
Shut
I mean,
up.
if I gotta go. I've been sitting here for 45 minutes waiting for you to preach. And then I had to go through the choir singing too, because they act like they don't want you to get up during the choir when I choir going too. Nobody want to move.
And not charge the choir more because it costs to sit up here.
You think about the choir. I was just thinking about the other pastors. He told the choir people, "Come on, G, what are we doing?
Sit up here. What check am I getting, huh? Because again, unless you drop that album, I don't see a reparation nowhere.
I ain't even think about the choir. The musicians ain't got paid because they get paid to be there.
He said it costs to be up here. He was talking to them niggas too.
Okay, you're right. Correct. You made it sound.
I know every black church I've been to, they pass that basket all the way around.
They do. Most churches I went to, the musicians I went to, the musicians do get paid. It might not be a lot, but they do get.
And they still go around that circle too. They send a basket up there.
That's true. I don't understand why I just don't come at their fees. But I mean,
don't matter. It's a part of the. I don't want to call it a game, but it's a part of the service. If you look at any church fucking what's the paper when you get into the church, the program. Praise and worship, call the daily announcements, your sermon, your offering, like it's the recipe.
It is. Same thing every week.
The same thing every week.
Go ahead. I got another question I want to ask y'all, George. You brought it up, made me think. Right. But go ahead.
That nigga was out of pocket. I'm not even gonna hold you. For one, you sitting up there, you playing with God. For two, you pocket watching, heavy. And then for three, you just really off your rocker because you telling niggas, if you give it electronically, come up here and show me your phone. Come up here and show me your phone so I know you gay. I said, this is a shakedown, nigga.
Baby, let me tell you, I could not breathe the first time I saw a church post a Cash App on the bulletin for offering time. I was like, what the fuck? I'm dead ass. I went to a random church for Easter, maybe last year, and they had a Cash App on there for offering time. I took a picture and sent it to my mother. I was like, hey, yo, they dead ass about this money. He said, mama needed a roof.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how I be giving my task. Though it's cash out. I ain't got no cash.
I mean, exactly. It's 2025. Who's really carrying cash around? But they wasn't playing. They wasn't playing.
It's 2025. Why we ain't going to church for free? Why we? What we doing?
Is that electricity cost?
What are we doing? Why we not having church outside like we used to back in the G?
Look, I serve the Lord on my own time, in my own place. Amen. Yeah, my heart. That's what matters. Plus, again, church people just have a shitty rep sometimes. And I don't like everybody in my fucking business. They quick for that.
Apparently, they just let anybody be a pastor. So,
no comment.
Let me see what they talking about over there.
Okay, well, first of all, no, they do not let anybody be a pastor. You actually do have to graduate.
Marvin Sapp up there telling niggas to show me the money.
Depending on the church. Now, some smaller churches, they do let anybody be a pastor. But depending on the church.
Bishop Eddie Long.
Let me see them credentials.
Out here bent over somewhere at a Diddy party.
Not at a Diddy party. I want to see credentials. I want them shits posted at the front door like at your doctor's office. Like,
George, you are on something. Because
who certified you? Because you can get ordained as a minister online. Like the married people, I want to see your certifications, sir. Did you walk through Jerusalem?
Now that I think about it, that shit can't pay because you only work once a week, maybe twice.
It's also, a tax-free business. Mm-hmm. So any money they do make on fundraising, on tithes, on things working in or out of the community, that's what goes towards it. And it's all tax-free. Granted, if you do it right, if you have a good community, your church community can prosper beautifully. But misusing those funds and black people find out? Gone.
Oh, we already know. I already know about that. They ran. Look, back home, they ran a pastor up out of town for that shit. I ain't gonna say his name, but
But he gone now.
They got him. Look, he was one of them that got up in the middle of the night and.
Damn.
They called him out on Sunday. Monday morning, he was gone. On to the next town.
He was on
you fucked up. Like, damn, you chose this as your purpose and told people you chose this as your purpose to pass along a message on the sake of a higher power. How dare you fuck with that? Like, I feel like that earns you a green card to hell.
It does. No,
okay. Look, Kim, I'm gonna let you go. Let me tell you about this one more. Look, this happened recently. Mm-hmm. This pastor, they ran him up. They ain't run him out of town. They just, got him up out the pulpit. But it came out that he was sleeping with one of the members. They had been sleeping together for about 10 years. It went on for 4 Sundays. So that happened the first Sunday. He got up there and repented, about it. The second Sunday, damn, I think it was the woman he was sleeping with, she came and she said what she had to say. And then the third Sunday, the pastor's wife, they family, they was like, ain't nobody gonna come in here and bully us. We don't play that shit. And then the fourth Sunday, the lady that was, doing the sleeping with, her family was in there. They was like, shit, we can get active then on the, whatever. Let it be known. I don't know what happened the next month. But yeah, no, it was a whole saga.
What are we doing in the churches then? Now everybody gotta get their stuff off. They let me know we can get busy.
No idea.
I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing in church. Nah, but George, you mentioned about the concern in the images of black churches when it comes to money. Do y'all think white churches go through the same things?
If they do, we don't know about it. They very much keep their shit under wraps. And that's shady too, honestly. But like, have you ever been to a white church? They serve as corny.
Yeah, it was kind of dry.
It's dry. And I don't like their praise and worship. Like it's not my jam. I'm all for going to receive a message, and I've been to a church or two where I received a solid message. I was cool about it. But again, I don't like a dry church community. It's the difference between what a white church community and a black church community has to me. Like my mom was a PK. I kind of grew up around all that shit. So it's like,
I'm gonna tell you what it is with the white churches. They do this when they at church. That's when they that boring stale. It's when they outside of church, when they have Bible studies and the camps and stuff like that. That's when them crackers be cracking.
My sister actually went to I consider it a white church. When she lived up in North Carolina, she would disagree. She would call it a multi-race church. It was a white church to me. They got up there, was doing the whole rock thing as the service. The thing I would say that they pastors do, at least the time, I think I went twice. Now I think about it, it was twice. They teach instead of preach. Black services, they preach. The Caucasians, at least the one I went to, they was teaching you the Bible as their sermon. It wouldn't go in on the rah notes like all black preachers do. They close out the service, you get rah. They get the people to start shouting. It wasn't like it. It kind of, you go up there, I'm teaching you this. I might give you a little but it ain't going. I'm gonna bring it back down. Then we're gonna close it out. Then we're gonna get up out of here. I'm like Jerry said. I'm pretty sure the white churches do it. Like the white church in Louisville, Southeast Christian, they give one. They can cover their stuff up because they give their money to the black churches.
Right.
So the black church I go to, Southeastern, actually gave them money to help build all the stuff that they get. They also did it with St. Stephen's, gave them a little bread.
Right.
So it's easy to cover up. Like, hey,
St. Stephen's some bread. They needed some bread.
Yeah. Early days. I'm talking about early days.
Okay.
When these churches, when these churches was first getting started. But I'm pretty sure the white churches do it because it's corrupt people all over.
Yeah. Think about it. All right. So I like what you said. Sorry. Last one, and then we can move on. Okay. I like what you said about how it feels like white church teaches opposed to black church preaching. Even if you dip back into white people bringing the Catholic culture to people, it was on a teaching basis. Mm-hmm. Black people then used religion as a source of, outreach to their community to let shit off because, they going back to the field afterwards on Sunday. Like, so I think that's why I try really hard not to down the black church because of how it is culturally, expanded us and brought us together at a certain point. But it's just, can we get back to that? There's going to be some other bullshit in between it. Or let's dip even further back. Who knows any African culture, on a religion base? Like, let's dip into that if it's really a problem, because I ain't no problem running around the beach in a loincloth.
But now you got a good point. The black churches, we use it as like he gonna save us as a celebration, as a rah-rah to get us through these times. As a word, the Caucasian people just used it as, okay, I'm teaching y'all about
as a source of control, really. Like, look, this is our God. This is how you're gonna serve it. I'm just like,
yeah.
white people.
But I don't know. Craig, you said that the pastor only works 1 day a week. He's technically supposed to go visit the sick and shut in.
Yeah.
He is supposed to be. I'm telling you. I'm not saying.
Working.
The pastor can be busy 7 days a week.
Growing up, my pastor had a job.
He's supposed to be, depending on depending on the size of the church too.
I think he worked at Dairy Queen. I was like, what's this nigga doing at Dairy Queen?
Oh shit.
Bro gotta get his bread, dog. He gonna flip that thing over.
Bro, but that's the thing. They always went and worked at Dairy Queen. The pastor, teachers, damn, everybody worked at Dairy Queen. What is y'all doing? I mean, I get it. I understand times is hard.
What you want to go to Subway?
I'm just saying. I look up. I'm like, damn, the pastor got to work at Dairy Queen.
Everybody got to get this.
Hell.
It might be the only place that was on her.
They got bills too.
If y'all ain't donating enough, if y'all ain't tithing enough, I say donate. You ain't tithing enough.
Hey, y'all ever seen a fight at church?
Nah, not live. Probably on the internets.
I had to think about it. Now, I probably done seen an argument, maybe not a full-fledged fight.
You would think. As much as I was in church as my younger days, I was seeing one, but I don't even remember an argument, to be honest with you. Yeah,
I'll tell you the time I was finna see a fight. The time when my auntie was an usher, she hit me. I said, "Hey, you don't fucking hit me. You got the game twisted. Hold on now."
Bro, not you ready to fight the auntie in church.
For real.
Yeah, it was from the man. Look.
Yeah, church, bro.
He said, knock her right out them white nurse shoes.
Hey, she had one too, and I was gonna meet me. Don't fuck.
Right,
I said, you don't hit me.
Bro, no violence towards the aunties. That what we doing, bro? In the middle of the
Fuck that. You said no violence toward the aunties. I'm grown. You grown. You gonna treat me as such. I'm gonna bust you in your mouth. Fuck that.
Hey, I respect y'all for having that mentality.
I was raised a very respectful child. I'm an adult and will deal with nothing less than fucking respect. We can have a conversation all day long. You're not gonna sit here and child me, heifer.
Hey, Dirk, I feel you. You do that. And I support you in that, Quake. If you want to go down that path too. Let me tell you about me, though. I'm still scared of my aunt, so I don't give a fuck. You can judge me all you want. I could be 47 years old.
I feel that.
Oh, no. You need to hear this. I'm still scared of that lady. Big sis be like, because we have an Easter at my crib. You gonna call your aunt and tell her? No. You call her and tell her. It's your aunt and it's your house. So I put it in the text message. You can call them. I'm not calling her, bro.
No, they got the message.
What you scared of?
By the time you pick up the phone, somebody already told them. That's another thing. Information circulate through them faster than it's going to circulate for me. She already knows.
Well, I got copy. My aunt OG. My aunt didn't like she nicer now. Like to the grandkids and all that.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I still get them vibes.
You know my aunt. You done met
I be trying to get in and get out.
She cool. She nice.
She is cool.
And she a sweetheart.
But you can tell she'll take it to that real quick.
That lady that helped raise me? Oh nah, bro. Breathe wrong. I'm gonna knock your ass out. You know how many times, bro, Easter speeches when I was a kid, you know how many times I had to repeat them? Even if I got it right?
Say it again. Say it louder.
Church, that was the thing too. Every time, say it louder. You need to speak
louder. In between the teeth, say it louder.
Then I'm over here I'm over here looking at the speech, but the other kids, they was able to take their speech up her and look at it on the piece of paper. That was not allowed for me. I had to memorize that shit.
Bump that.
That's crazy. No, I probably did Easter speeches once. We didn't get down like that. Yeah,
once or twice.
Had a choice.
Look, I had 3 speeches a year. What are you talking about once? I had 3 speeches a year.
Once or twice.
Yeah, nah, it was real. I'm still
once that I can remember. Yeah, no, we don't. Mm-mm.
Still scared that.
I declined the opportunity to get up here and read this.
You had the opportunity to decline. You had that possibility.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do remember my get down was I'll be in line and just keep moving to the back, keep moving to the back, keep moving to the back until I eventually just walk back around and just, go through the front doors and, go sit down back in my seat. Cause
it was cool. See, we didn't have that. There were speeches saved for me and Lil Cuz. Lil Cuz got the big, impactful one. Then I got the next one in line. They were saved for us because they knew what the mentality was. So yeah, it wasn't move. We didn't even have to get in line because they was given to us.
All Q had to say was, "Hark, here comes Harold the Angel." Nigga said hockey stick.
I wish it was just one line.
Oh God, I wish it was that simple.
And I had to hit every note too, especially the keyword. Y'all don't understand my child.
Practicing.
Scared of that lady.
That joker was practicing.
He rose from the tomb.
Shit. Good
time, baby.
That's crazy. He's having Easter at his house and I ain't even got the invite. That's wild.
Yeah. You want to discuss this on the pod?
Saying, bro.
You want to do this on the pod?
I hadn't heard anything, bro.
All right, bro. You got it.
Easter in 2 weeks.
This is 3, bro. You good?
Okay.
All right, bro. Let's get it cracking. Ruby Rose. She's in the. She did a sit down with Bobby. I ain't even gonna attempt to pronounce that lady's last name.
That little white girl.
Yeah, the white girl. I don't know.
All right.
Alpha.
Okay, cool. Mine would make me if she was still here. All right. She Ruby claims that DDG talked her into doing OnlyFans, and now she feels like she has to continue to do it because that it supports her well-being as far as because her music career ain't taking off like she wanted to. She says she doesn't get naked on there, however, and on a bad month she makes $400,000 a month. She says it causes problems in her relationships because the dudes don't take her serious because they look at her as an OnlyFans girl. And a lot of people took it as she was blaming DDG because she has to continuously do this. She didn't say that. I just want to be clear. She didn't say it was his fault. She just mentioned that he was the one that convinced her to do it. Jers, do you see... Okay, let me rephrase it like this. Do you think she actually has problems in her relationships because dudes look at her as the OnlyFans girl?
Yeah, niggas are pretty insecure about that shit. How much you say she make on a bad month?
On a bad month, $400,000.
Bitch, if you don't go buy somebody's franchise and get your money that way, there's so many other ways to make money without taking your clothes off. So many other ways to make money without being on fucking camera. If you really got a problem with it, if it's really affecting your life, you literally have the money to do anything the fuck you want about it. The fuck? She ain't got no damn friends. She man.
She ain't even getting naked.
Yeah, that's
gotta be bullshit. That's gotta be bullshit. She flinging something on the side. $400,000 on a bad month? Bitch, I'm about to start a subscription. The fuck? On a bad month? Kiss my black ass. Fuck this night job.
She don't get naked. That's what threw me.
Fuck this night job.
You making $400,000 on a bad month? You ain't even showing nipples. So basically, you just got an OnlyFans for your Instagram profile.
Word, because it's not for her music. Because no one cares. Bitch, start a shoe line. Everybody got a lip gloss with their name after.
That's true.
The fuck.
That's true.
There's so many responsible ways to handle your money to make more money. You're a lazy heifer.
She said she's into the real estate game now, so that might be... Well, she bought houses for her friends. Shit, if you buy houses for everybody, you could be buying houses to rent them motherfuckers out, and then you making your bread. Oh, no.
I can't deal with no more stupid Gen X, ZY, ABC ass motherfuckers. Like... That shit made my head hurt.
You ain't sure.
So is DDG like the ultimate influencer or something?
I feel like I gotta walk some stuff back. Because I threw a lot of shade and you kept saying bro was actually popular in big time. And
bro. I didn't.
I feel like I gotta walk some stuff back. Because I belittled bro, and I just my baby. I just don't know. I'm not into the streaming world.
Oh, deed. That's what I'm saying. Like he was one of the OGs. That's what I learned about streaming. And he put the whole fam on. Q was just hating on the man.
I thought Haley was bigger.
She might be now. That's what I said. She might be now. But I'm saying she had to
work her way up. I get it.
And did it by herself. And did it at least with her sister on some good shit. She has a wonderful reputation. Her son's not going to look back and be like, oh my God, mommy was out here selling pussy on the internet. Like, come on. Like, she's a solid person.
Yeah, Ruby. I don't know what to say about
Ruby's earned the reputation she's worked for. You want to be mad because niggas don't want to date you? No shit. But you turn your camera on and make $2,000 for shaking ass or not shaking ass. And you want to cry about it? Get the fuck out my face.
This is her trauma dump. That's what she called it. This was her trauma.
She can afford fucking therapy and a real job. The hell? You want to boo-hoo about your problems because nobody's boo-hooing the fuck for you? Stand up.
She better call somebody and get some hits then. If that's what you want to do. You got 400,000.
She said 400,000 on the bad month.
You better go buy you some hits, some beats and all that.
Even then, it ain't worth it. No one likes her.
Honestly, go buy some followers. And then she broke up with Drewski. Yeah, we don't like you. You fat phobic whore.
Shout out to Drewski. I'm sure he's looking rather round today.
Damn.
I saw that shit on a live him, Kevin Kaisenot did. Like, they was just blasting Drewski back to back. That shit had me dead. Oh, that shit was funny.
Y'all see the one he was talking about the kid? Talking about how the kid was big or whatever? Yeah.
Oh, the Addams Family kid.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But then Kevin Hart was at that one too. And Kevin Hart, he whispered in his Drewski's ear about the kid. But Kevin Hart, when Drewski started talking, Kevin Hart backed himself away from the camera so he wasn't seen. So he don't want to be no parts of the backlash that was going to be.
Look at Kevin making a smart move. Don't have that boy's mama cuss you out on this internet, Kev. See? Little things. Little smart decisions. Keep your shit out of everybody else's shit. That's what I be talking about.
Kev made a business decision. Can't be mad at it. Got to protect his brand.
He said, I got to get this money from these kid movies.
I ain't going to lie, real quick. I didn't know Ruby Rose did music. I didn't even know she had an OnlyFans. I just thought she dated Drewski and DDG. Just going to keep it real. All right, bet. Offset and Cardi B. They back at it again. So, we all seen that Cardi B was out on Valentine's Day with Stephon Diggs. She said Offset ruined that night for her. She said he also sent videos to the new guy, which I'm assuming is Stephon Diggs. She didn't say no names, but we're assuming it's him. Offset sent videos of him and Cardi having sex to the guy. And every time she goes out of town, he blows up her phone in an attempt to see what she's doing and ruin whatever plan she got going on. He also threatened to murder-suicide. You know, he was going unalive, because unalive is the new word now. He's going to unalive himself and Cardi. Yeah, as I know, they share 3 kids together. Me and Quack previously joked about most dudes that got off the man, I'm going to hurt myself if you leave. Should this be taken seriously now?
Any nigga bold enough to threaten like that should be sat down. He's just mad, like so fucking mad. Like, nigga, you cheated on her several times and she took you back. You mad because she really was tired of your shit this time? You think you'd have been a better nigga? Be a good father to your children and call it a fucking day because she's over it. And I'm very much here for Cardi being over it. I thought she was going to go back and get that nigga another baby. So, shout out to Cardi. But that's some weak ass shit on his part. Like, you don't fucking do that. You know Cardi don't step on the internet unless somebody try to fuck with her. Unless somebody talking some dirt shit about her. And like, here's another opportunity for him to Throw her name under the bus for no reason. Step in for clout. Because he ain't got shit else to do with himself except fuck these bitches. What? Already said for 2 bands. You keeping them bitches rent paid. Get on my fucking face.
Hey, she said the ex was hitting her up too. My bad, I forgot to mention that part. She said the ex was hitting her up on the crazy shit. Even though Cardi sent her the ex the message, I mean the new chick, the messages of like, hey, he talking about he gonna kill himself over me, but you sweating me over him? I ain't really worried about, bro.
For real.
Hey, what's your thoughts?
For real.
Because I won't get on his head.
I mean, should we take this seriously? No, we should not. Because I think this is the first time he done said this. At least the first time it's been publicized. And we all know this man's got a this whole breakup fetish. And I think you done let it go a little too far, my boy.
A little.
A little too far. You tried to get the I'm gonna kill myself off.
No, I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill you too.
I mean, yeah, the murder suicide.
Like, yeah, the fuck?
Because
Get your
I need to
crazy
be
ass
with
on.
you. Yeah, like come on, bro. I okay. He might. Somebody might need to check in, like make sure he being watched at all times.
Fuck that.
But
He wasn't trying to die for his bitch when they was with it, when they was together. Why you trying to die for the bitch now? She
I
don't
mean, we
want you.
don't
Move
know
on.
that though. We don't know
Man,
that.
that's some crazy shit to put out there.
He's wild though. He like you can't be getting that one off. That's taking it to a new level.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If that don't get her back, I don't know what will. Like, I mean, you kind of fucked it up because you done sent this nigga videos. You done sent the new nigga video.
Bro, that's the shit I want to get on his head about. You should.
What are you doing?
Which what? I ain't never heard. I'm gonna send the video of what me and her was doing to the new nigga to make you, bruh. Nigga, so what? That's what y'all did. This is what we doing. Nigga,
Exactly. I'm sending the updated version back.
My nigga, you want to see what she doing right now?
I'm sending back the updated version.
My nigga, call me on FaceTime right now. Let me show you.
We know Cardi nasty. Cardi is sucking that nigga's dick from the back right now.
Bro, you want to see right now? You want to see what I did to her on Valentine's Day while you was blowing the phone up? Here,
right.
Here, babe, answer the phone. Let this nigga see.
Cause
nigga, what are we doing, bro?
Hey, Shayla. Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle.
Nigga went full unk mode on her. That's all I'm doing. He going unk mode on her in the bedroom right now, bro. You think he care about this little video?
And don't. And don't. Because they making a full production right now. Good for Cardi. Get that backbone in. What Tiana say? I appreciate y'all. But leave me the fuck alone so I get my backbone in peace.
Tiana said, let Mufasa blow my back in peace. That's what
Period.
She said, I was good for. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Let me get my backbone out in peace, okay? I love that.
Offset's corny. I'm just, at this point, the whole Offset's corny at this point.
Yeah.
Like what you... Should it be taken serious? Yes. For her. It should be taken serious for her. Somebody should have eyes on her and him at this point. And of course, hopefully he'll do nothing to the kids, pray for the kids' safety and all that.
These are the kind of things, these reckless moments that'll have him not seeing his kids again.
Because she could take out the car and...
Period. It's on the internet. We all heard it. We sitting here talking about it now because you wanted to be stupid in the moment because you're in your fucking feelings. You fucked up. You're not getting back in. Move on. She is, happily.
Man, very much so.
Yeah, man. Let it go. I hate that. You had your opportunity to be what that lady needed, and you didn't want to do it. Why should she put up with your bullshit?
Yeah, Brad had every opportunity. Every opportunity to do it right. She even came back after a bunch of scandals. Cool.
Get that man 3 babies.
And that's the other thing. You got a whole new woman. You done moved on, got a new chick. Told the new chick done told Cardi that we fucking in y'all house. And you still at her threatening to murder suicide? Man, what's your end goal at this point? What's your end goal?
For real. And that girl's stupid too. Get out they bullshit. Run, Molly. You in danger, girl.
Yeah, I don't know. But without further ado.
I'll bet.
Today's edition of Hot Thoughts is brought to you by what the fuck is this?
Take your time, Preacher. Take your time.
Double runts. I hate runts, so you know how that goes. Runts is like the worst. I hate it for real. Like I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
That's all your clips saved up.
Was not expecting this at all.
I mean, I got new music if you want.
You got new music?
I got new music if you want. It ain't gonna take but 30 seconds.
Let's it's gonna take but 30 seconds.
Yeah, that should be enough time for you to get something up.
Yeah, go ahead, Jers.
All right. What it is. It's your girl Big Jers with new music for the summer. Cause I don't know about y'all, but it's getting warm in South Carolina. At least for me, that means my coochie thawing out. So I wanted to let the ladies know, add Hoochie God to your summer playlist this year. She probably got 3 songs out, but they all bop. Like, follow, share. Also support her foundation called Hoochies of Houston. She's doing reproductive rights activism right now, and we support that because your body, your choices. And that's it for me. Hoochie God, GAWD. I fuck with it. It's been bumping on my playlist all week.
Can I add the Mutt remix?
Sure, absolutely. With Chris Brown, bitch, yeah. Tickets. I'm about to drive to Florida.
Yeah, I've seen the tour. I want to go because Chris and Bryson on the joint, and I can't think of what's the lady, Jers? Who's the female on the tour? I know it's Bryson Tiller and Chris.
Oh, Summer Walker. Yeah, she's about to drop an album too.
Oh, I know that tour. I know that concert is gonna be lit.
But it's gonna be full of bitches. It's gonna be full of bitches.
Well, if I go, my woman gonna be there too. So
look, just give her 5 minutes with Chris Brown.
Shit, tell her give me 5 minutes of being there.
What are we talking about?
Look at all that ass.
Shit, it's gonna be lit in there. I will go. But yeah, I just want the Mutt remix. Shout out to that. I just want to get that.
Yes, I'm so glad that song is blowing up. Leon Thomas has deserved his flowers for a little minute. So shout out to him. Let's find ourselves.
A backyard again. I heard making classic joints.
Classics.
Who would have thought it? A backyard again. You talking about that black dude from Nickelodeon? He out here making that?
Yeah. A backyard again. You stupid.
I'm saying that's what he did. All right, go ahead do your thing.
First of all, I just want to say, the nigga from Zeus apparently been scamming. I didn't realize.
Called it.
He scammed D Storm. He scammed Q's boy King Batch.
Oh shit.
I do have a picture with King Batch now. I do got a picture with
this nigga here. Got a picture with everybody. The ultimate op. Bro, I forgot.
Turn up.
I didn't know you had beef with. You got beef with King Batch?
I don't have beef with King Batch, but the nigga that I do got beef with, you couldn't wait to go get a picture with that nigga.
Oh.
I took a picture with one basketball player, and now I'm
ran over there. Hey yo,
which one?
You know, no free cloud, Jerry. Just calm down.
Damn.
Calm down.
Oh hell, I didn't know. Text it to me, please.
I was going to say,
yeah.
All right. This is an interesting post. It relates to something that Jerry just said. We sincerely apologize for the distribution of a Planned Parenthood coloring book at our recent Health and Wellness Day event. Planned Parenthood provided this material without our consent, and it does not reflect our policies or the intended content for the event. We deeply regret the harm this caused. We are taking immediate steps to ensure that all materials distributed at our events are thoroughly reviewed in advance, and this partner is no longer welcome at the Kentucky Science Center. Now, I don't know what exactly would be in a Planned Parenthood coloring book.
They giving out coochie coloring books. All shapes, sizes, hairs, lip size. Like, that's exactly what it read as. Okay, fuck, we don't know. That's exactly what my head went. They put out a statement. Come on.
They put out a statement and said they are no longer welcome back here. Like I said, I don't know what's in there. I can only imagine because they got the 9/11 coloring books as well too now. Yeah, crazy shit.
Signs off on this shit, man.
Yeah, no, I was just actually let's look it up. Planned Parenthood coloring book.
If they got the link, drop it. I'll order a coochie coloring book. Everybody get one for Christmas.
A coochie coloring book.
The
Hell
coochie
yeah.
coloring book.
That shit might take off. You never know.
This one's got peels in it. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely does have.
You think it didn't?
This is definitely a coochie coloring book with it's split between half coochie, half word search.
Nice.
We got the two titties. Healthcare happens here. Yeah, I was not actually expecting it to be. Yeah, that's nuts.
Look, they had to release the apology for a reason. You thought it was something light?
No glove, no love. All right, man. This has been another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast, and you can find us wherever you get your podcast, like Apple, Spotify, Pandora. They fuck with us over there. You hit the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter for questions, comments, concerns only. But I'm your boy, Young Quetty the Dream. I'll holler at y'all next week.
Yo, thank you again for joining us. Like, follow, share. It's your girl, your favorite fine ass auntie, Jersey living. Bye.
They said stay strapped like cheesy, boy. No love, no love. You hear me? You already know the best. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka say your name up on the spot. Might not put you to mind. Catch y'all later.